built-in auto charger and the built-in wall charger that the originals did not do. It charges multiple devices, and it does it today and today only at $22.49. There are so many upgrades. I love the original Halo that came to me, and now that's cool with Jane, literally about, what, a year ago? But I also have to tell you that this is so many upgrades and so brand new, exclusive to QVC. We are back to school. We're doing Labor Day getaways. You're starting to think about all of the stuff that needs to happen, and what would you do if your phone died or your camera died when you were right in the middle of that theme park experience? You've got to have the Halo, and it works with the iPhone 5 and the iPad mini lightning cable. If you've got something to charge, it's going to work. So Sarah, welcome to QVC. I'm so excited about your today's special value. I feel like the godmother.
Today.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And I have the original, but I got this in the pink because I was really excited about all the upgrades that you guys brought into this Halo. And call us, we want to hear your stories, because we're going to share some stories that we've heard through the year on Halo that literally has been stopping your tracks. Oh my gosh.
And what's amazing is wherever we go, you hear them, we all encounter these stories that it just really makes it kind of hits home with Halo. Everyone needs portable power. If you rely on your device and you get through about half of the day and you realize that your phone is red, you have 5% battery, but yet you still have a lot of the day to go, what's going to happen? You are either off the grid, no one can get a hold of you. Halo to the rescue with this. This is our magic power cube. Can I show you why?
I want you to show us.
Absolutely.
And we actually want to let Sarah do it, and I'm honestly not even going to interrupt her. I know that's hard to believe, because I want you to see it in action. I will try my best not to jump in.
All right. The key to this is, again, portable power. And what that means is it's power on the go whenever and wherever you need it. But for the first time ever, with a Magic Power Cube, we give you 3 ways to charge your device. You can either charge in your car, you can either charge in your wall, but here's the magic right here. You can power on the go, not being connected to anything at all. Let me go ahead and turn on from here. Look at that. We are charging. We're not connected to our car. We're not connected to the wall. This is power on the go. This is our power source right here.
Brian Martin is my producer. He was at Super Saturday, which was the big benefit for ovarian cancer research, and he said the most popular booth was the Halo booth.
It was. We were crazy busy.
There were a lot of celebrities there, and you were very generous, so thank you so much. And this is such a great size, and I love your colors. It's so chic, but I love what you brought, because we have a big Bare Minerals week on QVC.
Right, but this is roughly the same size as that compact that you normally would carry in your purse. This Halo Magic Power Cube is just 6 ounces. It's packed with power, but this is what's going to keep that lifeline open. This is what's going to keep you connected to your children when they need you to come pick them up. When you're waiting for that call from the school nurse. When you're just waiting maybe from the doctor's office for that important test results. This is what's going to keep you connected.
And I love that we have the car, because I've been on the Schuylkill Expressway with a phone about to die and a child needing to be picked up in Philadelphia. No way to get in touch with her. And also, I love the fact that you do have the wall charger now. The original one, you needed to charge it up at a computer, which was fine. And you could buy a wall charger separately. So this value is crazy, because we're talking about 2 easy payments of $22.49. So that is for something priceless, that you're not going to run out of power when you need it. And not just all of the ways to talk to one another and play with one another, but also your cameras.
Absolutely. So yes, we talk about our phones because we rely on them so heavily, but this will also do your digital cameras, your children's gaming systems. It will even do tablets as well. Like we have the Nook right here. That's going to give you an additional 4 hours of web use or reading time just directly from your Nook.
And
but again,
over
this is
here
for all
is
devices.
what you get. So all you do is choose your color. Do you want red, blue, and green, purple, pink? That's what I got, black or white. And by the way, get one for every person in the family. You'll save half shipping and handling. You get a great little Halo package to take it with you, a little drawstring bag. Then you get your USB cable. And then you get an additional tip, correct? So the micro tip right there.
That's your micro tip. And then we've also given you the Apple 30-pin tip. So that's going to cover your iPhone 4, 4S, and earlier. But what's great is that if you have an iPhone 5 or an iPad mini, simply use the lightning cable that comes directly with the device. All you have to do is plug that end directly into your USB right here. And there you go. We are charging. But what you just missed my phone was just on red right before I came out here. So this is the beauty of this. I'm not connected to anything. I'm not connected to a power source anywhere, but yet I am able to charge my phone.
Look at that. It was on red. Now
It was
it's
just on
already
red. It
starting
flipped
green.
over right before the camera came back
So
to us.
I want you to think of the time. My favorite story is I was at the Smithsonian, and there was a bunch of students there. They needed to be in touch with their moms and dads. It was a weekend, and a lovely teacher actually got to talk on the air with me not too long ago.
Nice.
How weird was that? But one of the male teachers was standing at the wall, and so were all these kids. And I thought, why are they all standing at the wall? I went over, there was an outlet, and they were all waiting in line to charge their phones. And I thought, you guys need a Halo. If you have a mobile device, and I don't care what it is, it could be a phone, it could be an old phone, a new phone, a camera, a digital camera, your tablet, your gaming device. If you have it, you need a Halo because it's power wherever you go. And now you can charge the Halo up, not having a computer nearby, in the hotel room overnight or even in the car. Scott wants to join us.
Sure.
Hi, Scott. Are you a Halo fan like we are?
Yes, I am. I can't stop raving about this device. I had to get online and just let you all know that this is one of the best devices I've ever owned.
Now, why?
Oh, wonderful.
Tell us why, Scott.
Well, there's a couple of reasons. A, the convenience of it. B, just the portability of it, and the fact that it comes with so many different micro devices so that you could use it for your iPad, you could use it for your Kindle, you can use it for your iPhone. There's so many different devices that you can use it for.
Has it ever saved you, Scott? Like, have you ever been in a situation where you were like, oh my gosh, how did I live without my Halo?
Hey, I'm so glad that you asked that. I'm a school teacher, and this summer I took my students on a field trip, and our bus happened to break down, and we were stranded at the side of the road because our bus broke down, and my Halo was perfect. It came in. We waited actually over an hour and a half on the side of the road while they had to come and repair the bus, and my phone was charging the entire time.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And my wife has one. She got the purple one. I have the green one. And I recommended it to teachers and even my principal as well.
Wow. Well, you know what, Scott, as a parent, we thank you so much for being so well prepared to be able to be in touch, because we never know. Life is crazy. We never know when that curveball is going to come our way. And to have confidence in the Halo, that is an awesome story. So good luck with the school year, and say hi to your wife and your family for us.
All right. We'll do. We'd love
Thanks,
QVC.
Scott.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's all new. It's brand new, and it's only here at QVC.
Right, and you know what, he brings up a good point. We're getting ready for school. This is a must-have for your children's backpack, because no longer do we have to worry about if we have a charged device. This is actually what we heard from our customer, that they were more concerned about having a charged Halo when they leave in the morning than they don't worry about their device anymore.
Speaking of which, how long, well, I mean, I know this answer because I read all the specs, but I'm going to ask for you. How long does it take to charge it up when you first get it home, and how long will it hold that charge?
All right, here's the beauty. When you get this home, it comes charged. So simply take it out of the box and start using it. Throw it in your backpack, throw it in your glove compartment as well, because this will also hold its charge for up to 6 months.
Wow.
So that peace of mind knowing that wherever you are, and for whatever reason you run out of power, you're able to stay connected.
And
But
it
to
shows you on the side, too.
Absolutely.
If you, obviously, it's so funny, because one person on my Facebook thought that once you use it once, you can never use it again. And I'm like,
recharge this
you can
over
recharge
and
this
over again.
and over again, and it will show you where your charge is.
So your question was, how do you actually charge this? Well, when it comes to you, it's going to come charged. When you actually start, when you see a red light with an E, so it's almost like a gas gauge right there, there's still power in there. You just have to start thinking about charging at that point. It's going to take about 5 to 7 hours, but if I could show you the easiest way to charge this and how I actually use Halo at my own house. Because now, again, we've given you 2 different ways to charge the Halo itself. We've streamlined that entire process. So all you have to do, once you see E and it's time to charge it again, you have the option of either charging it directly in your car. So even if you leave in the morning and you forgot to charge both, no worries, simply pop it in your car and you're ready to go. But again, the beauty of this is you can also charge it in the wall. So how I use it at home is every single night we charge our phone. So now, in addition to charging the Halo, I'm able to charge my phone. So as you see, I'm charging right now. So just imagine, you know, we wake up in the morning and it's time to leave. I now have a full battery and a full power cube.
Great.
So it's great. You can actually remove this knowing that it's here, but as you can see, this is still charging. So I'm not connected to either power source, but yet my phone is charging with the with portable power. But here's the beauty too. As you're out and about, we've given you an extra long cord. It's actually 4 feet in length. You can simply throw this in whatever bag you're carrying. It could be in your briefcase, it could be in a coat
Backpack.
pocket, anything. But look at the length of this cord. I'm flexible. I'm not tied
Even
to anything.
if your phone was completely done,
Absolutely.
you can plug that in. And
you
we
can plug it in and
have-
start using it. So again, that's beauty. That's power on the go. That's what we look for in our portable power.
Sarah and I have been on the air a lot with the Halo because it is kind of my baby of a product. And again, red, blue, and green, purple.
Take a
We
little
got the
ownership.
pink in our family, black and white. It started in the show about a year ago,
Right.
and this is our brand new, better than ever today's special value. I love the upgrade of that fabulous plug that you can plug it in either to the car or the wall.
Right.
The original did not have that. Here's how long it can provide an additional 9 hours of talk time to an iPhone 4 and 5. 9 hours. 12 hours of talk time to a Samsung Galaxy S4. 7 hours of talk time to the Samsung Galaxy S3. 10 hours of talk time to the BlackBerry. 3.5 hours web use on an iPad mini. 3.5 hours of web use, 4 hours of web use on Kindle Fire, and 4 hours of reading time on Nook Color. Wow. But we had a story that we wanted to share with you that we heard from a customer during a previous Halo presentation. It wasn't this today's special value. She was in a big box store. This woman told us the story on the air. She was
Right.
walking by and she saw an elderly couple and the woman was crying. So she went up to her and she said, "I'm sorry, I don't want to be intrusive, but I see that you're distressed. Is there anything I can help you with?" And this elderly lady choked through her tears that she had her cell phone with her and her cell phone was completely dead. And someone from church had said that they were going to pick them up at this big box store when they called them.
When they called them.
She didn't have the woman's number in her head. The number was in her phone, which was dead. She had no way of getting in touch with this woman. They had no ride. They didn't know anyone. They were frightened, this elderly couple. Our friend from QVC who told us the story whips out her Halo,
Right.
plugs in this woman's cell phone. It charges up. Then they were tears of joy. They got in touch with their friend, and the gentleman said he was telling everybody he knew to go to QVC and buy a Halo. And so I wanted to share that story with you because we've heard a lot of them,
Yes.
and we've had personal experiences, Sarah and I. But that story of a good Samaritan helping an elderly couple thanks to the Halo, how could you not have one after
Right.
you hear that story?
But they're
I'm
just
sorry,
amazing.
this is a must.
And we've all run out of power at the most inconvenient time. We're nowhere near a power source. What do? I mean, that's when the panic sets in. It's actually something called battery anxiety. Well, this is something that actually solves that problem. Even though we all, whether you're 5 or 95, absolutely can lose power, you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's okay.
Right.
Because we have the solution for you. It's Halo to the rescue with their magic power cube.
And Halo's really the only people that are doing it like you guys are doing it.
Oh,
Affordable but powerful, and today and today only at this price. And it's back to school. It's the last hurrah of summer.
must-have.
There's never a time of year that you shouldn't have it, but this is the time of year to stock up. And I know that I have multiple Halos in my family. You should too. It's like if you have more than one phone, you need more than one Halo.
Right.
Cindy's on the line. Hi, Cindy. Meet Sarah. Welcome to Total Cool Factor in our today's special value.
Hi, Cindy.
Today.
Hi, Cindy. How are you?
Very good.
Are you a Halo user?
Yes. Actually, I bought the other version when it was a TSV. I bought it for some of my family members, and then ended up buying one for myself later on.
Okay.
This one, though, is going to be for myself, and I'm going to take mine and pass it on to my husband.
So you're upgrading to the one. Is it because it plugs in the wall and plugs into the car, Cindy?
Correct.
Because that's why I loved it.
The car part, I think, is just wonderful. I love that. That's just
Right.
great.
It's just an added source, whether you're charging the device or charging your phone, it's just more options for you.
Correct.
Now you have the lipstick charger, like the original cylinder-shaped one.
Yes, I do.
What's fantastic is because that charges from a USB, that will also charge directly in this unit as well.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Wow. So when
Right.
you and your husband are out and about and you're both starting
Right.
to lose a little bit of issues, you can help them out, Cindy.
Right.
Well, that's true. And I actually used mine during the winter at a basketball game. I was meeting my daughter there, and my phone, I hadn't charged it, was going and dying.
Sure.
And I'm like, okay, what do I do? So I pull out the Halo, plug it in, and so I could still be in contact with her until she got there.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
That's how
thanks,
it's meant to
Cindy.
be used.
I love that you're passing yours on because there's still a lot of life into it. And you're
Exactly.
getting this brand new, only on QVC version today. Enjoy it.
All right, thank you, and have a good day.
Thanks. You too. Bye-bye.
Yep, bye.
And you listen. You know,
Right.
we introduced Halo last year. It didn't plug into the wall. It didn't have a car charger capability. It also didn't even have the indicator light to know how much of the juice was left on the inside. So Sarah brought all those requests
Right.
back to the engineers, and they came back with this magic cube, which if you're thinking about the best way to say I love you, this is it. I mean, we were in a car going to Washington, D.C., and Barry Ort of Kenneth J. Lane
I love
was
this story.
frantically searching for some sort of an outlet where he could charge his phone in the van. When Lisa Robertson whipped a Halo out of her elegant little evening bag, along with Leah Williams and Toy, every single
Right.
one of us that were in the car, it was Barry and a bunch of girls, and we're all throwing our Halos at him, and he was like, what? And we're like, what do you mean you don't have one? You know, you said it well when being on the air, Sarah. It's not just talking, it's email.
Right.
It's everything I have to do on a daily basis, you know, from checking
right.
Facebook for fun to checking in with work for real issues.
Right, because we rely so heavily on our devices. Like you were saying, that's how we stay connected. We're more connected than ever. And it's from the minute we wake up till when we kind of run out of power, we are utilizing these devices. No worries anymore. You are able to stay connected throughout the day. Like we were talking about those talk times. For me, an iPhone 5, when I run out every single day at 2 o'clock, like clockwork, that 9 additional hours means that whenever my children need to get a hold of me,
They can.
They can. If my husband is running late, he travels a lot, I know exactly when he's coming home. It's just that peace of mind that you can't get anywhere else. And something as simple as a magic power cube gives you so much in return simply because you don't have to worry anymore about being either not connected or not being able to contact anybody. I know that if I run out of my phone, I'm resourceful enough, I'll be able to get a hold of a phone somewhere. But to me, as a mom, I'll take all the technical piece out of the Halo. I need my children to get a hold of me. They know how to get a hold of me on my cell phone.
My
That's
cell phone
it.
died on the way home before Halo, on the way home from the Smithsonian in Washington, and I had to go to work that night, and my husband was picking me up at the train station in Wilmington, and my phone had died. And I walked around that train station, and there was no way to make a phone call. There are
they're
no
not
public
anymore.
phones any longer. Certainly, I didn't feel comfortable walking up to a stranger saying, hey, can I have your phone? They'd probably call the police and say, cart this woman away. She's trying to take my phone. It was freezing cold. So I finally stood outside, and after about 25 minutes, the poor man, he's circling, he's frantic. He saw the train came in. Where is his wife? Finally, we, you know, made eye contact. I'm wildly waving. But all of that angst, all that worry on his part and all the worry on my part and standing out in the freezing cold, if this had been invented, I wouldn't have had that issue of being on the train and realizing my phone had died. I mean, and sometimes it's emotional. I was, you know, talking to a family member, my phone started to die, and I'm like, oh, I'm, you know, not having to say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you, but hold on a second, boom, there we are. But I think it's not just emotional. You guys are thrilled to see how it works. So I'd love to pop that graphic up on the screen
Sure.
again if we could, you guys. And maybe, Sarah, you can do it this time of how long you can actually additionally talk with the Halo.
Absolutely. So again, the Magic Power Cube will give you an additional 9 hours of talk time to your iPhone 4 or 5.
9 hours.
9. That's a whole another day's
Practically
worth of
half a
talking,
day.
right? So it gives you 12 hours of talk time to your Samsung Galaxy 4, one of the newest phones out there. And come down to where we have our tablets, 3.5 hours on an iPad mini, and 4 hours of web use and reading time on your Kindle Fire and your Nook Color. That's amazing. So when you think about everything that's packed in this Magic Power Cube, it is 6 ounces. It is roughly the same size as a Bare Essentials Compact.
Right.
This will become the most important thing that you carry in your purse at any given time. But what's funny is we kind of talk about Halo, we kind of throw that term around. Yes, it's portable power, but my children don't ask for portable power.
Right.
They want their Halo.
They want the Halo.
And they know they're not going to leave the house
And you'd be
without
surprised to
their
hear
Halo.
how many people have their Halo, because a lot of very well-known people have it. Not that we name names, but it's a lot.
Right.
And then upgraded. A year ago we introduced it. It is so much better and really more powerful than it ever was. I'd love to take you through the colors, and then we're going to go to the phones. We have a brilliant deep red. We have a beautiful bright cobalt blue. And, you know, Rose of Tralee right around the corner, so for your Irish friends, you got a bit of green. Of course, I got the pink, you know. Got 2 girls in the family,
Right,
have
of
to have
course.
the pink. And most people get more than one with a Halo. Hardly anybody just buys one, so you'll save half shipping and handling. Then you've got your purple. By the way, did you notice the manufacturer's suggested price is $99 and our value of the day price is 2 easy payments of $22 and change? Just saying. There's the black. And here's the white. White is that great universal color, and I will tell you this much. If you want the white, we have fewer than 800. Now, we've sold for the day, over 35,000 halos, and we have over 5,000 just in this show alone, and we only have 800 left in the white. So there's a very good chance when Sarah comes back, when are you back?
At 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
There's a chance there will not be a white one on the screen that we can ship out immediately, and if you want it for, hey, we're still planning on trying to get, you know, a couple quick trips in before the end of summer, right?
Right.
This is that great last hurrah of summer for Labor Day, but beyond. You can charge this up. This can be with you for years and years and years. Kimberly's on the line. Kimberly, welcome to our today's special value from Halo. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great.
Hi,
well, Me
Kimberly.
and my friend Sarah, we've been together for a year now, but this is the newest upgraded version. What do you think of the Halo?
I think it's amazing. I'm so excited.
Why? What did you love about it?
Well, I wanted to purchase one previously, and I missed out on it, and so I've been waiting for one to come up and thought that I would grab it for myself. And before I got off the phone, I decided to grab one for my husband, too.
So why? Have you ever had a situation where you were like, oh my gosh, my phone or my, you know, even a fun thing like
Right.
a camera
Right.
or my tablet's about to go down, Kimberly?
Oh, all the time. All the
Yeah.
time happens. So I am anxious to get this in my hands for sure and in my purse.
And the minute you use it, you're going to say to yourself, I can't believe I've lived this long without it. But know that when you get this home, it comes charged. So simply take it out of the box and start using it.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Thanks, Kimberly. And I know your husband's going to love it too. What colors did you get?
I got the pink for myself and the black for him.
Perfect. Perfect.
And also, can you guys say hello to my 6-year-old twins that are watching right now with me, Johnny and Jackie?
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Oh,
Thank you
thanks,
so
Kimberly.
much.
You guys have a
Enjoy.
wonderful night.
You're going to love them, Kimberly.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Okay, can you show us how it works again?
Sure.
And really what it is? Because you might say, okay, I'm supposed to know what this whole Halo power on the go thing is, but I'm
Right.
not really sure.
Right.
So Sarah is sort of the, you know, godmother of Halo. She's been bringing it to us for a year, but this is the newest, upgraded, most awesome
It's
version.
an ingenious design. It is truly a brilliant piece of technology that comes from Halo. But if you're new to portable power, what that means is that we have now given you, this is like your portable wall outlet. It's power whenever and wherever you need it. But because of, I mean, you think about the numbers. I mean, over 750,000 Halos have been sold. The numbers are staggering because we all have the same problem. Halos solve that problem with technology. But with that, we have given you an easier way to charge the Halo itself. So yes, you can charge in your car, and you can also charge in your wall.
Originally, I'm sorry, I just want to put,
Yeah.
you might say, okay, what's the big whoop, like we say sometimes in beauty around here?
Right.
Well, the original Halo, you had to charge at your computer.
Right.
Or you could buy a wall
Adapter.
but
Sure.
that was an additional charge. So for 2 easy payments of $22.49 now, to never have to say, oh darn, I forgot the cord. On board,
Right.
you can charge it in the wall or in the car. That's a really big deal.
It's a huge, big deal. And again, we gave you those 2 ways to charge it. But what these 2 ways also gives us is actually 3 ways to charge your phone or your device.
Should we show?
Yeah, absolutely. You can either charge your phone directly in your car, which is great. So simply by plugging it in, you can now, if you're out and about and you'd like to charge your phone, you can simply plug it into your car adapter that way. Simply, if you're home, you need to charge it directly from your
or the
wall.
hotel room.
Or a hotel room.
Where you don't
Absolutely.
have a computer that you need to charge your Halo on, right?
Right.
You don't need to, just plug it into
So
the
you
wall.
can charge it directly from your wall itself. So you think about it, it's the car and it is the wall. But here's the beauty of portable power. So yes, you're charging that way, but what we love is that I am not plugged into anything right now, and I am still charging my phone. That's portable
so you
power.
could be in the middle of an airport, in the middle of
Right.
a restaurant, in the middle of a foreign country,
Right.
you know, which is because it's going to hold
Absolutely.
its charge. I mean, you could be anywhere. And I know that when we go away, it's always a fight to the finish to see who can use the cord to charge
Right.
up their phone. So we're all charged up for the next morning, and so is the camera. Not anymore,
You don't have
because
to worry
now
about it
you've
anymore.
got the Halo, and I'm loving this Irish green. I'd love to put back on the screen, though, how powerful Halo is. We call it portable power, the magic cube, but 9
Right.
hours of talk time on the iPhone 4 and 5, 12 hours of talk time on the Samsung Galaxy, and 7 hours on the Galaxy S3, 10 hours of talk time on the BlackBerry, 3.5 hours of web use on an iPad mini, and 4 hours on either the Kindle Fire or reading time on the Nook Color. So it's not just oh, I got an extra 2 seconds.
Right.
It is significant, and that's why we're thrilled to have all these colors, the red, the blue, the green, the purple, the pink, the black, and very limited in the white, 500 that we can ship out immediately. And a battery level indicator, it comes charged, but when that battery indicator gets low, you just plug it into the car or plug it into the wall. You get a full set of juice and you're ready to go.
Absolutely. And again, we've given you the ability to charge from your wall or charge directly from your car. So that's great. We've included an extra long USB cable. It's almost 4 feet in length. So now you have the flexibility of tucking your portable power away while you're charging. If you have an iPhone 5 or even the iPad mini.
And you get the mini tip, right? And then
the micro USB and the Apple 30-pin tip. So that one will cover your iPhone 4S and earlier. But if you have your iPhone 5 or your iPad mini like I have in my hand right here, all you have to do is simply use the lightning cable. But let me show you this. So I can go ahead and plug in if I see that my iPad mini needs charging, but I actually have the portable power in my handbag. So I can still do whatever I have. I'm not hands-free. There's no waiting.
There's no waiting.
But I don't have to hold that as well. I'm actually charging on the go.
But what about the camera? I think it's so important because if, okay, we take a lot of pictures on our phones, but Sarah Cottalesi also is a camera expert, and she's a very busy mom with kids that do a lot of activities. So I know that when I take a picture on my Olympus camera that I have from QVC, it's a point and shoot, but you guys always comment on my Facebook pictures that I take with it. I know when I'm using that camera, I can do so much more. I can manipulate, I can use the magic filters and everything else. The last thing I want to do is get to, the hug with the princess at that famous theme park and realize my camera's about to die.
Well, it's funny you say that because, it charges your cameras as well. But my husband and I recently came back from vacation. It was our first vacation that we took in over 15 years. Together. Because of the kids.
I've never done that yet.
Oh, all right. I was 15 years is a very long time, but we stopped in New York City. And I had my Samsung Galaxy with me. I was almost out of battery. I said, I have to document this momentous occasion. We're away with no children, but what was amazing, I was able to stay connected. I was able to take my pictures and my videos simply by using the Magic Power Cube. And again, yes, we always talk about the convenience of having a charged phone, but for me, that memory of just knowing that it was just my husband and I walking through the city, we were able to take our pictures, that's something that I'll have forever that I would have missed if I didn't have the Power Cube with me.
Brian, my producer, mentioned something we said a little earlier, is that if you're going to Europe, you know that you have to have special adapters. And we've been in Ireland with the family, we've been in England with the family, and that's really tough because then we're trying to use the adapters. Some hotels will have an American plug, especially if you travel in Ireland and in England, but a lot of other countries will not. So my advice is go with one for every single person. Maybe your child is going away, with a trip to Greece or Spain or Italy with school. Maybe they're in the choir, maybe they're in a performing group. You need your halo. But Jeannie's on the line. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome to our today's special value. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you.
Great.
Hi, Jeannie.
So why did you think you needed a halo today?
Well, I just thought it would make a really good holiday gift for some men in my life. Because, it's always hard to find the perfect gift for men that have everything, and I just thought that this would be a great gift and very practical.
Now, let me be nosy. Jeannie, do you have a halo?
I do not, no, but I picked one up for myself, too. I got the pink one for me, too.
I was just going to say, if you just bought all these gifts, one of them has to stay in your purse. Because I'm sure there's been a time when you were a little nervous, a little kind of getting that sweaty behind the ears kind of feel because you were starting to lose battery on something. Is that true?
Yes, absolutely. And sometimes you don't, like you said earlier, you don't have the phone numbers of your friends or who you're meeting memorized, and they're in your phone, and then you can't access them because your phone has died. So.
This is awful, and I am going to get the worst Mother of the Year award.
I know what you're going to say.
I know my husband's and I know my sister's. I really could not recite my daughter's cell phone numbers to you.
I just had to ask my daughter the other day
it's
for
terrible.
hers.
And my 17-year-old, she let me have it because she was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I mean, even their dance schools, which I'm on the phone all the time. There are so many people in my phone right now, and I would say out of like 100 contacts, I probably could read maybe 5 from memory.
Same here, maybe 3.
Okay, good. I don't feel so terrible, Jeannie. We'll have to have a little, support group here about mothers that don't know their children's phone numbers.
But that's because we rely on these devices like no other.
Oh, thank you, Jeannie. And I'm so glad you got one for you because that would have been awful if you didn't have one.
sure. I'm really looking forward to getting it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jeannie.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And you can charge this up over and over and over
Right.
again. That might seem overly simplistic, but I have gotten that question. Some people have thought for this price it comes charged, and when I use all the battery power on my Halo Magic Cube, then that's it. No, you've got the battery indicator on the side, so when you push that and it says, okay, it's in the red zone and it's right there, what you're going to do is plug it back into the wall.
That's it.
Plug it back into the car. And I will tell you, I never had a car adapter for my phone, so I never had any way of charging it in the car. That's why that
Right.
original Halo was such a godsend. Now this is even better.
It's even better because, yes, we've given you an easier way to charge the Halo itself, but because of that, it's now 3 ways to charge your devices. That's the beauty of the Magic Power Cube. First time ever, it's that ingenious design. We've kind of taken all the guesswork out of charging.
Right.
We've taken the guesswork out of when is my phone going to die? It doesn't matter. No longer do you have to cut back and say, I'm not going to answer that text. I'm not going to listen to music. I need to wait for that important phone call from my children. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Simply with the Halo Power Cube, you are able to stay connected whenever and wherever you need to be.
And how long do we wait? Think about it.
It's we'll hurry up and wait, right?
We wait to pick
Yep.
up our children. We wait in the doctor's office. We wait outside of a sporting event for something to be over. We wait at work sometimes. You know, we always seem to be waiting. And like Sarah said, we're afraid maybe to use that because, gosh, what if I use up all the power?
Right.
I'd love to put that graphic back on the air because it shows you how powerful the Magic Cube is. Sarah, we've been
Sure.
going back and forth. I'll let you
Sure.
do it this time.
Well, this will give you an additional 9 hours of talk time to your iPhone 4 or 5. 12 hours of talk time to your Samsung Galaxy. And this, because of the size of this battery, it's a 3,000 milliamp. This will also give you extra charge for your iPad mini, up to 3.5 hours, and 4 hours of web use on your Kindle Fire and your reading time on a Nook Color.
You know, I don't know, your kids are
Yeah.
younger than mine,
Right.
but I know that my oldest daughter has all of her AP English
That's the
on
summer reading,
her,
right?
Well, actually, she goes to school year-round because
Okay.
she goes to an online summer
Right.
school, but she's in AP English. She just finished her first semester, and it was all on the Kindle. My youngest daughter, they're going to be using the iPad for everything. No more textbooks.
Right.
So let's just say we're taking a quick weekend trip. She's got a complete assignment, and we're in
She's
the
got it.
car. And guess what? The iPad mini goes down, which is now their textbook. It's what they're using. Not anymore. Everybody needs the Halo. And the only mistake you can is to not get enough. That's
Right.
right. That's the only. Sarah
you
and
don't
I,
even- right.
we've been here since the beginning. We birthed the first Halo about a year ago in Now That's Cool with Jane, and it couldn't charge in the car. And it couldn't charge on the wall without ordering something separately. And it didn't have this indicator. And it also wasn't the 3,000
Milliamp.
milliamp. Thank
Right.
you for saying that for me correctly.
And that just refers to the size of the battery.
And now it is. And this
Yeah.
is today and today only at this price. I'll take you through the colors, and I got an update on white.
Sure.
So we have red, blue, and green. Think about getting your school colors for a
that's a
gift for a
fantastic
college.
idea. Yep.
Going off to college or high school or grade school. Purple and pink. We have black and we have white. Now white, fewer than 200 that we can ship out immediately. We've sold 38,000 Halos today. We have 200 that we can ship out immediately
That's
in the
amazing.
white.
Right.
So if you had your heart set on white, maybe it's somebody, in the medical industry and you just think that's cool,
Right.
Or, you're looking at it as a gift for, a first communion or confirmation. What a great gift to tuck away for all of those big special occasions, because this is today and today only at this price.
Right. And the thing is, if you're thinking about giving this as a gift, you don't have to know what type of device they want to use. You don't even have to know what type of phone they use. This will charge it.
So I'd love you to stay on the line. If you have any more questions, you can go to QVC.com. You can go to other Halos and read some of the amazing stories that we've shared. Carrie Ann, come in here, honey.
Hi, Carrie Ann.
Do you know where
I'm
I can find a portable charger?
And I'm sure in your life and how busy you are and how busy I know your family's members are, what do you think about the Halo?
Oh my gosh, it's a lifesaver. You know what? I have one and I
Yeah.
love it. I use it in the car. I use it on the way to work. In fact, my phone right now is charging with it.
Oh, really?
In fact, because it was about to die. So I love it.
I know. You use it every day.
So it is a girl electronics power hour. I like to call us gadget girls because I
Oh,
think
I like that too.
somehow we
Yes.
get a little more
Truly those
futuristic.
gadget
I
girls.
know, I love that. So Carrie and I are going to be back with a way to preserve beautiful memories. But in the meantime, stay on the line. And if you wanted that white, it is now very limited. Only a few that you can ship out immediately. Thanks, honey.
Thank you.
I always call like the cool factor in the Now That's Cool with Jane Electronics edition, but this is kind of the tug in your heartstrings.
Oh, I love this one.
So if you have ever used the Pan Digital portable wand scanner with software, I didn't share the story with you, but when we first got this home, my husband had just lost his mom, my mother-in-law, and he took all these old photos.
He did?
And I've shown some of them on Facebook, and he just went boop, boop, boop. He scanned probably 3 or 4 big photo albums of pictures that are priceless, that now could be shared not only with all his family members, but with my daughters, that started with one priceless photo, and it was just kind of sitting there watching TV and going through it. So
Absolutely.
I love when Pan Digital brings us the ability to capture memories forever, and they just keep doing it better and better and better. Now, this is what's cool. If you've never tried the Pan Digital portable wand scanner and software, today's the day to do it, because we're talking about great savings, literally over $50 over the QVC price at a clearance price. It's still first quality. It's still the exact same Pan Digital portable wand scanner with the software that we brought in, and we had at $110. But eventually we're moving out merchandise to make room for more. And so you're saving $50, and you're getting one of the best easy pay plans I think we've seen. 5 easy payments of $11.99, and shipping and handling is free. So first things first, I think we should say, what is a portable wand scanner?
A portable wand scanner is something that you can use to capture your images, whether they be pictures or mortgage documents, or you're buying a house, or the children's permission slips for school. Even better. I always say that a lot of times our documents have control of us, but now we have control of our documents because we can scan them with just a press of a button and preserve priceless memories, and then we have them forever. And you don't even need your PC. It's portable. You can stick it in your purse, and it comes in handy, Jane. Why? Because how many times is it that one person in the family ends up with all the family photos? And everyone says, oh, I wish I had a copy, I wish I had a copy. And now you can bring your portable wand scanner, and you can preserve those memories right there.
We lost my wonderful Aunt Teresa. She was a sister, a religious sister, Immaculate Heart of Mary, at